What's going on, Commodore fans? Welcome to the first edition of The Hot Seat, where we interview your favorite Commodore players more than just baseball. That's Chase Jeter, left-handed pitcher out of now Bryant. I'm Trey Redfield. So glad you're with us. And Chase, I got to start with the move from Sacred Heart to Bryant. Why was that?
So I'm going into my grad year, and Bryant has typically been one of the better teams in the Northeast for a while, and just wanted to join a really good program, and they have really good graduate programs there as well. I'm going to be doing their one-year MBA, so I'm really excited about the opportunity next year.
So this is the second time you've been in the transfer portal. The first time was going from Dartmouth to Sacred Heart. What was different about that, and why did you go through it again?
So it was different because the new rules that they passed, players are immediately eligible. So there's just a lot more people in the transfer portal and a lot more people looking to transfer. So it's definitely a little bit tougher now getting your name out with so many other people out there. But that's probably the biggest difference, I would say.
What's your favorite baseball memory?
Favorite baseball memory is probably last summer here. That was a big highlight of my career. Just spending the summer with the guys here. It was one of the most fun seasons I've ever had, and I'm really excited to be back for my second summer.
You took some words out of my mouth there. Last year you were here in 2021. What's different about this year?
Not that much, actually. I feel like we have a really good group of guys again. We've got a lot of really talented players again, and even some good returning players that I was excited to see again. A lot of similarities in history.
You've started, you've relieved, you've done a little bit of both. You started at Sacred Heart. Do you prefer starting or relieving, and why?
That's a good question. Last summer coming into it, I had not relieved really ever before, and I ended up really liking it. So, honestly, I would say I probably prefer coming out of the pen, but I'm okay starting as well. To me, it's whatever the coaching staff and the organization feels like I can do best for them. I'm going to do it and embrace it and try to do my best for the team.
I got to ask you, why do you like the Northeast so much? You were born in West Hartford. You went to school in Dartmouth, Sacred Heart. Now you're going to school in Rhode Island at Bryant. Now you're here in Falmouth, Mass. Why the Northeast, Chase?
I would say there's something very different about Northeast baseball players. Having cold weather a lot of the months, not having the access to great facilities either up here. A lot of southern places have really good facilities. There's a sense of grittiness to Northeastern baseball players, and I think that I really love being around guys up here because we share that in common, and we've been through experience where we're playing on 20-degree days and we're going to throw in some tiny indoor facility up into a net when it's snowing outside. And, it creates a sense of appreciation, too, when you go somewhere that has really nice facilities and a lot of space to work and all that stuff.
Favorite place to eat in Falmouth? Go.
Oh, that's a really tough question. I like Seafood Sam's a lot. I get their lobster roll. I wouldn't say a lot, but I've gotten a couple this summer, and that was the first place I went last summer, too. Probably Seafood Sam's, but Anejo is pretty good, too, in the center.
I'm glad you're picking with Anejo. What do you go with? 3 tacos? That's my pick. What's yours?
I like steak quesadillas with sour cream. Yeah.
Sounds pretty good. All right. Couple more for you. Favorite movie?
The Internship.
That is a really, really good movie. That's the one with Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson, right?
Yes, yeah.
The Google one.
They work for Google. My favorite scene from the movie is when they're interviewing, and they're in the children's section of a library. Really funny moment. It's some of the hardest I've laughed. That's
a good one. That's shows or movies?
Movies for sure. I don't watch many TV shows at all.
You're making the right decision. That's Chase Jeter, left-handed pitcher out of now Bryant. He and the Commodores take on the YD Red Sox tonight at 6 o'clock. Be sure to join us at youtube.com/Falmouth Commodores. Chase, thanks so much for taking the time.